Hello, everybody. I'm Sophia Parola with Garden State Film Festival, and here with me is Kris Roselli, the filmmaker, writer, director of the feature film Hideout. Kris, how are you?
Doing great. How you doing, Sophia?
I'm doing really well. Congratulations on being accepted into Garden State. Thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us.
Oh, thanks so much. We're so excited to be a part of the festival this year. I'll be there. A couple of the actors will be there. The producers. We're really looking forward to it.
Oh, awesome. That is so exciting. Well, this film was accepted for obvious reasons. I can't wait to pick your brain about everything from the process to the filming to now. But before we do, I'd love for you to tell our viewers a little bit about Hideout.
Okay, so Hideout is a supernatural thriller. Um, it's kind of along the lines of Reservoir Dogs meets The Thing meets Dusk Till Dawn. It's about four thieves who botch a robbery, and they flee the scene and they find a place to hide, this cabin in the woods. And of course, the people who live in the cabin are more dangerous than the robbers, and there's all kinds of twists and turns and suspense stuff like that.
Wow, absolutely. A lot of twists and turns. So, my first question for you is when was Hideout born? When did you first write this? How did you come up with this film?
So I wrote it about 4 years ago, the first draft, and it's just been kind of marinating. I've been doing different drafts of it, and then about 2 summers ago, we shot it, and I've been editing it all last year. So yeah, I really love like Reservoir Dogs, Dusk Till Dawn, where you pit characters against each other, or where they're trapped in one or two locations, and then you really get to learn the characters, and it unfolds, and you sort of peel it like an onion, and you learn different secrets about them as the story goes.
That's awesome. So some of the things you just mentioned right now was the location and the actors, which is I really, really wanted to talk to you about. Number one, you said you filmed this 2 summers ago, so that was during the pandemic, correct?
It was like right in the middle of this scariest part of the pandemic. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations on successfully doing that. And I'm guessing that contributed to you filming in one location?
Yeah, I knew that we could shoot it then if we were safe about it. I only wanted to do it if there was a way that I could make sure everyone was safe. Um, and it was pretty crazy. The whole cast and crew, we actually slept at that house for 11, 11, 12 days. We shot it in 11 days. So we all actually stayed at that house. Nobody
Wow.
came in or out. We all quarantined together. We tested every day. Yeah, and everybody was safe, and we are able to pull it off. So pretty
Oh my
crazy.
gosh. Congratulations. That's so cool that you guys were immersed in that environment. Was that house as creepy as you made it seem in the film? And, how, as directing that and the actors having to be in that one location and you wrote a whole film about it, while it's still interesting, what was that like, only being in that one location?
So we I went to that location a bunch of times, like a couple months before. We just kept visiting it, seeing what we can move around logistically, how it's going to work with the story. And I made a couple tweaks with the story too. Once I found that house, because I saw that house and I was like, this has to be the house. It's like literally a small creepy house in the middle of this giant woods. You've seen the drone shots in the movie where you see the house and it's miles and miles
Beautiful,
apart.
beautiful drone shots. The trees, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was very creepy, especially at night. Um, but yeah, we actually put up a lot of taxidermy. There wasn't any taxidermy in the house. And a big part of the story was I really wanted there to be a lot of taxidermy and like animal bones, stuff like that. So we actually had a lot of them brought in. We moved a little bit of the furniture around, but it's pretty much what the house looked like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So another thing you mentioned, the actors. I would love to know how you came across this wonderful ensemble of actors. I think they did an amazing job. And also the special effects artists. Can you tell me about how you found everybody?
Yeah. So I do with every film that I do real extensive casting. Um, I think it's also important for the actors to um, get along with each other as long and also be a good actor. So, you could be an amazing actor, but if, they all don't jive together, or if they're just not, a team player, I'd much rather have someone that's super excited and is good at what they do than have someone that's like, meh, not really excited and just like think they're the best.
Mhm.
So all these guys were their energy was just so good together. They were so good with me. They really wanted to, put their all into the film, and it was cool because this is all of their first feature. So they're all just like
Wow.
really excited. They had that energy, and they're just really magnetic on set. I really enjoy working with all of them. They're just really something else.
Props
Um,
to you for having them be as amazing as they were on their first feature. I would have never guessed that.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm really
I did
proud of
that.
all of them. And the special effects, to answer your other question, lots of pre-production. That last 35 minutes of the movie, there's a lot of special effects going on. And it was a lot of just back and forth, a lot of tweaking, a lot of really just conveying exactly what I needed to happen, all the way from pre-pro to when we were shooting it to when the digital artists were putting it in. Every little movement or anything like that. And there was, I think, maybe a little over 200 VFX shots in the whole movie. So some of them you don't even notice, whether it be changing something in the background or scrubbing something else to some of the surprises, the elaborate effects in the climax. But yeah, a mix of the best special effects are when there's a mix of practical effects and digital effects, and then you kind of marry them together, and you can't really tell what's really there, what's not there, what's being emphasized. So it's I'm really happy with the way the effects turned out.
Oh, me too. And so this isn't your first rodeo. I was reading a little bit about your background. You've written and directed multiple films. They have seen their festival runs. So have you always been gravitated towards this genre of that you have in Hideout?
I have a couple scripts that are in the same genre as Hideout. I do a few horror supernatural scripts. I have a bunch of dramas. I have just a straight up thriller, and I'm always writing too. So I have about 7 features. Only 2 of them are horror. Um, but I love horror. That's always near and dear to my heart. It's a lot of fun to do and watch. But no, horror is not all I like to do, but I do like to do it.
Geez, 7 films. That's amazing. I mean, I'm just in awe of your creativity. That's amazing. Do you have advice for other filmmakers, writers, directors who want to do what you do and, reach the success that you obviously are reaching?
Sure. So the most important thing I can say is just keep doing. If you can't uh, film something, write something. If you like to film, make sure that you're filming something. Make sure that you're writing. Make sure that you're networking. It's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. People get really burnout. They get very disgruntled about how hard it can be. Um, and I think what I always think about is, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So, pace yourself. It's got to be part patience and part ambition. If you have one or more of the other, then you're going to fall apart. Make sure you try to maintain that balance.
Beautiful advice. And so we have seen Hideout is reaching other festivals as well as just Garden State, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
So why did you want to submit to Garden State? What does it mean having Hideout in this particular festival?
I always wanted to be part of this festival. It always just looks so much fun and so cool. And all the people there, it looks like they're really being able to get to know each other. They can go see each other's films. The quality of films at the festival look really really great. And of course, it's in Asbury Park by the beach. That's great too. So yeah, it's just it means a lot to me that we got accepted this year, and yeah, I'm real excited about it.
I'm really excited for people to see it. I think it is so good. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of like thrillers and gory stuff because I get so freaked out. And you successfully, a lot of times, I couldn't watch the screen, but I was watching from the start to the finish. It is such a good film. You, the
Thanks.
crew, the cast are amazing together, and congratulations. I can't wait for people to watch this.
Thanks, Sophia.
So you guys can check out Hideout at the Berkeley Hotel in the Kingsley Ballroom in the block of 8:30 to 10:45 at Garden State Film Festival. So check out our schedule, and congratulations, Kris. You said that you and actors will be there, right? So people can meet
Yep.
you and everybody else.
I'll be there. So come hang out with us, watch the movie. Can't wait to see you.
Awesome. Anything else you want to send us off with? Anything you want to say about the film or other inspirational quotes that you have?
If you want to follow us, we're on Facebook, Instagram. We just put up a lot of fun stuff all the time. Trailers on YouTube if you want to check it out. Yeah, and then obviously get your tickets online, Garden State. And yeah, see you guys there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for taking some time out to talk to us, and congratulations again.
All right, thanks, Sophia. Have a good one.
Thank you, Kris. You too.